Dusty Tomes Audiobooks and Spoken Realms brings you The Winning of the West by Theodore Roosevelt, Volume 2, From the Alleghanies to the Mississippi, 1777 to 1783. Originally published by G.P. Putnam Sons in 1889. Read by Joseph Tabler. The Winning of the West, Chapter 1. The War in the Northwest, 1777 to 1778. In the fall of 1776, it became evident that a formidable Indian war was impending. At Detroit, great councils were held by all the northwestern tribes, to whom the Six Nations sent the white belt of peace, that they might cease their feuds and join against the Americans. The later councils were summoned by Henry Hamilton, the British lieutenant governor of the northwestern region, whose headquarters were at Detroit. He was an ambitious, energetic, unscrupulous man of bold character who wielded great influence over the Indians. And the conduct of the war in the West, as well as the entire management of frontier affairs, was entrusted to him by the British government. He had been ordered to enlist the Indians on the British side and have them ready to set against the Americans in the spring, and accordingly he gathered the tribes together. He himself took part in the war talks, plying the Indians with presents and firewater no less than with speeches and promises. The headmen of the different tribes, as they grew excited, passed one another black, red, or bloody, and tomahawk belts, as tokens of the vengeance to be taken on their white foes. One Delaware chief still held out for neutrality, announcing that if he had to side with either set of combatants, it would be with the buckskins, or backwoodsmen, and not with the redcoats. But the bulk of the warriors sympathized with the half-king of the Wyandots when he said that the Long Knives had for years interfered with the Indians' hunting, and that now at last it was the Indians' turn to threaten revenge. Hamilton was for the next 2 years the mainspring of Indian hostility to the Americans in the Northwest. From the beginning he had been anxious to employ the savages against the settlers, and when the home government bade him hire them, he soon proved himself very expert, as well as very ruthless, in their use. He rapidly acquired the venomous hatred of the backwoodsmen, who held him in peculiar abhorrence, and nicknamed him the hair-buyer general, asserting that he put a price on the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?